everybody, it's February 8th. This is another weekly franchise update for our franchisees and those following everything we've got going on. We missed last week's, I believe, because of some sickness that happened to be going around, 24-hour bug, nothing COVID related, fortunately, but back again this week, back in the office, getting everything done that needs to be done. We've got a few quick announcements in terms of new franchisees. We have brought on a franchisee, our first one in Pennsylvania, in our backyard in the Lancaster area towards Philly, Bob Stadel. And we are excited to finally have someone in Pennsylvania because that's where our brand has its probably its strongest equity. Outside of that, we have a Discovery Day coming up next week. Everyone's more than welcome to attend virtually or in person. We're more than welcome to have you guys come to the headquarters whenever you feel like it. And along those lines, in the same vein, we've announced the dates for all of the training this year. And so there's no rules around when you have to attend training, just that you have to attend training before you can open your store. We do suggest that you try to have training as close to the opening as possible. That doesn't mean that you can't do multiple trainings if you'd like. Obviously, that is at your expense, but we'd love to have you. And so our first one is set to be the third week of March, and we're gonna have the syllabus posted at some point. We'll email it out to all of you guys. And then again, in connection with that, we've opened up oilu.org to be. It's not behind a paywall or a password protected page anymore. So we'll be sending an email out soon about that. We're just trying to finalize some stuff. We had a small malware attack on the website these days. Cyber security is so important. And so fortunately, the security that we had in place was able to detect it. We were able to get the site. It was down for less than, I think probably less than 12 hours. And we're back up and running with oilu.org. So look out for an email that has to do with that. Other than that, this has been a pretty typical week. Most of you have probably seen the new flow chart from Peter Colvin and his team in terms of the due diligence on getting these sites up. We've got a lot of sites that are simultaneously happening. And we've also seen a ramp up in the re-imaging of existing buildings starting to kind of come to the forefront, which is interesting. But obviously, that's the quickest way to get a building open is if it's already existing. But as far as the new construction goes, the process that Peter Colvin and his team came up with works really well. And I think everybody has been pretty happy about it. We do have an announcement about real estate that we will save for next week's episode, but I can tell you it's an exciting one, and I think it's going to make a lot of people happy. So other than that, we still, obviously, we have no participants here on this call. This is, the one where we want to get a better organization around it before we start inviting people to it. We do have our bi-weekly State of the Oil Change Union call either this week or next week, and that's the one that everyone, we've had some great participation in. But for this one, we're still just trying to hash out what we want it to be. We're still trying to figure it out. If you've noticed online, we've had a lot more content being produced. We're doing this for SEO reasons. We're doing this for branding reasons, and so we're going to try to ramp that up as the stores start to open over Q1. I don't think I'm missing anything here. I think that on a daily basis, these guys are doing all the things that we can that are within the scope of our ability to progress everybody forward. And we appreciate everybody on the franchise side dedicating time to move the ball down the field as well, because this is a two-way street, and we are going to work our butts off for you guys. And so we appreciate that you guys work your butts off for us. And it's a great relationship so far. So until next week, I appreciate everybody out there. Look out for that email on oilu.org, and talk next week.